this Eevee right here. Yes, he's very cute. I can tell he's a male because of the spiky pattern on his tail. Obviously, if it was a female, the pattern would be rounded, but this one has a spiky pattern. So, how old is he exactly? Okay, so he's pretty young, but we still have to make sure that he's the right height and the right weight and everything. There's no abnormalities. He looks perfectly fine, but you never know with these things, okay? So, I think we will begin with overall measurements, then go to its individual parts of its body, and then we will weigh him just to make sure that everything is fine, okay? Okay, perfect. Okay, Eevee, you're gonna stand right here, okay? So I have here with me this trusty measuring tape. And we're going to measure him. Okay, we have from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way. So we're gonna put this right here and measure him from bottom to top, all the way up to the tippy tip of his ear, okay? So, your Eevee is about 23 centimeters. Very good. That's perfect, considering he's quite young. The average Eevee is around 30 centimeters tall. So, 23 for Eevee, his age, is perfectly normal. That's fantastic. Let's see like this as well on this side. Alright, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Very good. He's perfect so far. So, now that we've done the 2 general measurements, we have to move on to all the parts of his body, okay? We're gonna start off with his ears. Ears. We're gonna measure his little ears. You never know sometimes. Maybe they have an ear that's a little bit bigger than the other one, and we have to wonder why. Is this going to affect them in the future or not? So, let's go with the ears, okay? Here we go. Ears. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very good. What about from here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very good, Eevee. Very good. Let's try the other ear now. Sorry, Eevee, I'm gonna put you a little closer, okay? This other little ear. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. And from the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. Eevee, your ears are perfect. Now, I'm going to move on to his facial features, okay? That's his eyes, his mouth, and his boop, his little nose. So, let's see. His eye is just over 1 centimeter. And what about up here? Yes, okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Very good, Eevee. You're so well behaved, Eevee. Usually, we get very nice Pokemon, but sometimes we get some that get a bit stressed out, Now your little mouth, Eevee. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. You're doing fantastic, Eevee. And now just his little nose as well. Why not? Wow, it's so small that you can't even measure it. Which is perfectly normal. That's great to see. So, your Eevee's little face is perfect. Let's see the overall distance from one side of its face to the other one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. The proportions so far are marvelous. his beautiful, beautiful, beautiful collar. Is that okay? Very good. I'm gonna wrap it around. Let me know if anything hurts, Eevee, okay? We're gonna wrap it around like this and onto the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see the exact amount it is. Okay, and the millimeters. Okay. Okay, perfect, 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 perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect size. Don't worry about anything. Perfect size. And now I have to also measure the size, height, I guess, of each little thing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And like here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect, perfect. Nice, nice, nice. Very good. Very, very, very good. He's so well behaved. I'm so proud of him. Now, if we have to measure your body, okay? Your whole body like this. The actual, I guess you can call it a torso area, okay? Here we go, Eevee. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 or 11. 10 or 11. Let's see, 10 or 11. I think it's more 11, which is great as well. Okay, and now Eevee obviously has 1, 2, 3, 4 little legs. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have to measure each leg, okay? Starting with its front leg. Let's measure it, okay? Now I'm gonna put this here and we're gonna measure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 6. Very good, Eevee. Very good, very good, very good, very good. And we also have to measure the back right leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Very good, very good, very good, very good. Yes, it's normal for the back legs to be a little bit longer than the front ones. It's perfectly normal. It'd be strange if it wasn't the same, if anything. Now let's see, right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the leg. And if this one right here is 7, then we're all good to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 exactly. Very good, 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 very good. Very good, Eevee, very good, very good, very good, very good. Your measurements are fantastic so far. Now, we actually have to go around the leg as well, you know. Height is important, but the circumference of the leg is also important. Let's go. Eevee, tell me if you're uncomfortable. Okay, I'm gonna go around your leg, around your leg. I'm just gonna wrap it around like this. Like this, like this, like this, like this, like this. And I'm going to see what the numbers tell me. Okay, okay, okay. Very good, very good, very good, very good, very good. And now we have to do the back leg as well. Sorry, Eevee. Let me grab you once again, okay? Don't worry, I'm a professional. Let's lay you down actually, okay? So you're comfortable. Right here, right here, right here. Okay. Perfect, Eevee. Perfect, 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 perfect. Thank you so much for being so patient and so sweet. Let's put you back here, okay? Alright, we're almost done. Don't worry, we're almost done. And Eevee, so far, everything is perfect with him. I think we should move on to its beautiful, 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 beautiful tail. What do you think? Its tail with the spiky, 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 spiky pattern. So, first thing we're gonna go is we have to wrap around the area where the cream color meets the brownish color. And we're gonna do just that. We're measuring, 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 measuring. And it gives us the perfect amount. That's very good and very fluffy of you, Eevee. Now we need to measure around the lower part of the tail as well. So I'm gonna do just that. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Yeah, okay, perfect. Thank you, Eevee. You are. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Eevee. Very kind of you. Now, lastly, I need to measure the height of the tail. Here we go, Eevee. This is Let's place it down. Let's measure. Let's measure, let's measure, let's measure, let's measure, let's measure. Gives us right around 12, 13. Let me measure one more time just to make sure. Okay, yeah, 12, 13 centimeters. Very good, very good. Thank you so much, Eevee. You've been so peaceful. It's gone by so quick. Okay, so lastly, we need to, make sure that his weight is also good. So, Eevee, I'm gonna move you to the side for a little bit. I have this device right here. Which will help us weigh our Eevee. So Eevee, you're gonna hop on the scale, okay? Thank you, Eevee. Very, very kind of you. So let's turn it on. Click. It's measuring. Okay. It's saying that. Okay, we have to wait a little bit longer because it's really like properly analyzing every part of him. It's not only a scale, it's also scanning Eevee, So in the meantime, we have to wait. Is there any questions you have regarding Eevee? Anything you want to talk about? No, he seems really, really healthy. Oh, what this? It's okay. It's so silly. Basically, we had a client yesterday come in with their Cacnea, and Cacnea got a little bit stressed out, and you know what happens with Pokemon with spikes. Sometimes they spike you. It's part of the job. It's not the first time it's happened. I'm sure it's not the last time. The Cacnea is fine. Some Pokemon just get a little bit stressed. Luckily, your Eevee is not getting stressed at all. He's great. And speaking of, his measurement just came back. And he is perfect. Honestly. He's got such a nice, you can see here actually, Eevee. He's got such a nice weight as well. He's perfectly fine so far. Thank you so much for bringing him in. I think he's all good, obviously. You will get your scan results back very soon. You can contact the Pokemon Center if you need anything else, but he seems perfectly fine. I don't think there's going to be any issues. So, thank you so much for bringing him here. I can't wait to see him again when he's a little bit older, to really make sure that, everything's been growing normally. I'm sure he's going to grow into a beautiful, beautiful Eevee. Do you think he knows what he wants to evolve into yet? If anything. Anyways, that's just a pick for him. So, thank you so much for coming to my measuring clinic. And thanks, Eevee, for being so nice as well. As I said, he's growing at a normal pace. I can see you take very, very good care of it. And I don't really need to measure him for that. I can already tell by his beautiful smile that he's getting treated very well. But obviously the measurements also help to indicate that. So once again, thank you for coming. Have a wonderful day. To the both of you. Both you and Eevee, of course. And hopefully I'll see you very soon. Bye, Eevee. You can go back now. And bye-bye to you too. Hello. Welcome to Piplup's precision place. We got tiny flippers, but perfect measurement. So, I believe we are here because you need to get your Chikorita measured, am I right? Okay, perfect. Nice to meet you. So, my name is Ms. Yu Ring, and I'm going to be the one in charge of measuring your Chikorita, okay, to make sure that all its proportions are perfect. I'm going to grab the Chikorita, okay, and bring her right over here. I believe it said on file that this is a female Chikorita, right? Yes, very good, very good. They're pretty rare nowadays, so very nice that you have one and that you're keeping it well. I can tell by the color of its leaves that this is a Chikorita that's been taken care of. So, it will be a really quick procedure, okay? We have to measure its head, its eyes, its mouth, its beautiful leaf, the little bulbs around Chikorita's neck, all 10 little bulbs. We're also going to measure its head, I don't know if I said already, its body, its little legs, and its little tail, okay? I know it sounds like a lot, but it will be a very quick and very gentle procedure, okay? So, I believe we get straight into it. I can already see that the green this Chikorita's leaf, and you know the color of its body and everything, the shade of green that it has shows signs of being really healthy. So I have my measuring tape right here, and we're going to measure Chikorita. Okay. I think we're going to start with Chikorita's beautiful green leaf. And for this measurement, we have to make sure that we go from the tippy tip of the leaf all the way to the bit where Chikorita's leaf comes out of its head. Just like this, okay? Just like this. And it's giving us about 16, 17 centimeters. That's perfect, 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 perfect. So, I'm gonna also go on the longest part of the leaf, like this, the thickest part, I guess you can call it that. And it's gonna give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and a half, 7, 6 and a half, 7. Yeah, okay. Let me quickly write that down. Perfect. Okay, very, very good, very good. Now, I have to measure the circumference of the leaf at the spot where it leaves the head. Sorry, Chikorita, let me grab this here. Just like this, around the leaf right here. It's a very important measurement. 1, 2, 3, and let me look where. Yeah, okay, perfect. Perfect. Perfect, 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 perfect. Okay, the leaf looks great. Let's move down to her beautiful head. Okay, we're gonna start with, I think we're just gonna start with the eyes. So, look at me, Chikorita. Let me put this right here underneath the eye, obviously. I don't want to poke you. Okay, and here we go. Can you see that? Yeah. No, nothing wrong, nothing wrong. I just wanted to show you how the measurement is being done. There's nothing wrong with Chikorita, don't worry. So we got about 1.67. That was not a pun. Okay, and now we're going to go on to Chikorita's other eye as well, right here. Right here, right here, right here. We can also, yeah, same size. 1.67, right around so. Okay, so we're now gonna go measuring the eyes from the top to the bottom. We're gonna go just like this. 1, 2, 3, very good. And the other eye as well. Sorry, Chikorita. 1, 2, 3, very good, very good, very good, very good, very good. And now it's sweet little mouth. 1, 2, 3, and a little bit. 2.6, 2.5. Alright, perfect, 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 perfect. Honestly, its face proportions are fine. Now, Chikorita, if you don't mind, I'm going to put your beautiful leaf up, and I'm going to measure around your head. Yeah, just above the little buds, okay? We're going to go around. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 26. No, not quite, just below 26. 25.8. Okay, very, very good, Chikorita. Sorry, let me move your leaf out the way. 25.8, let me write down those results. As well as the ones for the eyes. Okay, perfect. Now, thank you so much, Chikorita. Now we come to a bit of a quote-unquote tedious bit, because we have to measure each individual bulb. You know, let's count them to make sure that there is 10 of them, as it should be. We're going to start with this one right here in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, Chikorita, leave out the way. 7, 8, 9, 10, and this one. Sorry about that. And this one's the one that we started on. Perfect. You look great so far, Chikorita. I'm sure that all your measurements are going to be great. Here we go. So, next up, Chikorita's torso. Okay, torso. So let me grab my trusty measuring again, and let's go right into it. Okay, so here we go. Chikorita's torso. Let's see. What do you think? You have to start measuring from right here. What do you think? Goes all the way. All the way. Okay, so I'm going to write down 13.9, just below 14, which is just a little bit small, but it's fine. This is not something that you should be worried. It's just slightly below average, but it's perfectly normal for a Chikorita. Nothing to worry about so far. Okay, next we have to do the front of the torso, just like this. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, and now I have to measure like this as well. Yeah, it's a bit of a strange measurement, but trust me, it's all part of the procedure. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and over here as well. Sorry about the leaf Chikorita. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, right here as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, now we're gonna go onto its tiny little feet. Okay, no, you know what? We're going to do its tail first, which is right here. Okay, let's see. Very small tail. So, what do you think? Yeah, 3 sounds about right. Let me get the exact measurement. You know what? It's exactly 3. That's perfect. 3. Perfect. And that's a perfectly normal size tail for a Chikorita. Now, let's move on to its 4 legs. Obviously, we're going to have to measure all 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because, you know, as I said earlier, if one leg is a little bit bigger than the other one, we can have some issues, you know. So, let's get right into it, okay? Oh, what is this? Oh, look. It turns out that we have a little visitor. You can come up here. This is Piplup. He is the owner's Pokemon, hence why this place is called Piplup's Precision Place. You know, as I said earlier, we got tiny flippers, but perfect measurements. Anyways, Piplup, I'm working right now, okay? I'll play with you later, okay? Bye-bye. He's so sweet. He's always out here just wandering around, making friends, you know? We love this Piplup. He really brightens the mood. So where was I? Chikorita's legs. Yes. So, let's begin with this one, okay? Right here. Its little paws look really healthy as well, which is fantastic to hear. So, we're gonna go right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, perfect. Let me write it down. Okay, and this other one as well. 1, 2, 3. Okay, perfect. Okay, and I have to wrap this around. It's a little bit tough, but here we go. And this gives us 1, 2, 3. Okay, again, a normal amount. Very good. And the other one as well. Sorry, Chikorita, I know these are very tough measurements. Okay, perfect. I'll be honest, this one is like half a millimeter bigger, but this is perfectly normal. Even as humans, even my hands, my arms, they are half a millimeter, tiny amounts, less than a millimeter in difference, and that's perfectly fine. I'm sure you have those measurements as well. I'm sure one of your arms might be half a millimeter longer than the other one, and you don't even know. But it doesn't really matter. Like, you cannot tell the difference, and it will not affect your day-to-day life. Okay, so we're going to move on to Chikorita's back legs, okay? Here we go, here we go, here we go. Right here. Let's see. It's a bit tough to see, but we got the measurement right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, okay. 3, okay. 3 and perfect. And this other back leg here, right here, right here, right here. The exact amount. And quickly, we're just gonna wrap it around you, okay, Chikorita? Don't worry, this will be nice and quick. Yes, yes, you can lay down. That's actually easier for me as well, so. Your Chikorita, can I just say, seems so calm and relaxed. Let me tell you a story here. Last week, someone brought in their Togedemaru, and Togedemaru, this was a bit of an anxious one, and I could tell from the start, but I was like, it's the job, I gotta do what I gotta do. So I'm measuring Togedemaru, and I'm measuring, its back with its spikes, and I think it got a little bit too stressed, a little bit too anxious. It activated the spikes. I think it even used Spiky Shield as a move as I was touching it, and boom, here's what happens. This is why it's just part of the job. You gotta take care of it. Luckily, your sweet Chikorita here seems very gentle, very relaxed, which is perfect. So I think we're going to continue, okay? Sorry, I was doing this circle around the back legs. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And one more here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You know what? I was right. This is perfect. Let me write that down. 6.3 and 6.3. Perfect. Okay, honestly, I think we are done. I think we're done. We don't need to weigh your Chikorita today, so don't worry about that. But just by holding her, I can tell that she is in a perfect state. She is very happy. She is very taken care of. She's the right weight. So that's perfect. I think that we're done. And if I look at my time here on my laptop, where I record everything, yeah, it was just under 15 minutes, I think. So, hey, perfect. Thank you very much for coming. Just to make sure that your Chikorita is nicely measured. Very nice of you that you take such good care of your Pokemon. It's very important, these things, very important to make sure that our Pokemon are taken care of, They are part of our lives, we have to make sure that not only we are happy, but they are happy, and if we can be happy together, that's even better. So, thank you so much for coming. I'm going to give you back your Chikorita in just a second, okay? Please don't forget to come back again for your next annual checkup. Thank you for coming. My name is Mez U Ring, and don't forget to recommend us at Piplup's Precision Place. Okay, thank you very much. Here's your Chikorita. Thank you so much for coming, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye. Hey Piplup, I'll play with you a little bit more later, okay? I have to attend my next client. So I'm gonna go and put you right here, okay? Hello, nice to see you again. Welcome to Piplup's Precision Place. We have tiny flippers, but perfect measurements. So, I think you're here to get your Mudkip measured today, right? Perfect. Well, nice to meet you. My name is Mez U Ring, and I am the person that's going to be measuring your Pokemon today. You can just call me Mez if you want, no worries. So, let me take Mudkip, okay? Here he is. He looks like a very, very healthy and well-proportioned Mudkip. But it's always very important to get your Pokemon nice and measured. So, I think we get right into it, okay? We're gonna start from the very, very top all the way to the very, very bottom. What do you think? Is that good? Is that good with you too, Mudkip? Yeah? Okay, perfect. Let's get right into it then, okay? So, Mudkip's fin. The very, very top fin. Do you know what this fin is for? I'm sure you do, because it's your Mudkip. But Mudkip uses this fin to sense currents in the water, so that it knows how to swim. Anyways, let's measure it. A normal Mudkip should have, it shouldn't reach 10 centimeters. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 0.3. Honestly, very good. Now let's see it like this quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, perfectly normal. Very good, very good. Mudkip, your fin is perfectly fine. Isn't that great? Now, let's move down slowly. We're gonna go onto its eyes next, okay? Then we'll do its nose, boop, and then its mouth, and then we'll move down, 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 down. Okay, Mudkip's eyes. Mudkip, I'm gonna need you to keep your eye open, but be careful, okay? Okay, very good. 1, 2, 3 point. Okay, very good. And the other eye should be the same. Quick measurement here. Yes, okay, perfect. Mudkip, so far so good. Now I'm just gonna do the eye like this. 1, 2. Very easy, very nice. Once again. 1, 2. Very good, Mudkip, you're doing great. Mudkip seems super relaxed, you know. We have other Pokemon that come in that are not so relaxed. Oh, is that what you think? Did I got this from? No, this was another story. I'll tell you later if we have time. Now, your little nose. The nostrils, you know, very small, obviously we cannot measure them with this. What we have to measure is the distance between each little nostril. So, I'm gonna go right here. And it should be around 1.5, which is exactly what it is. So, very, very good, Mudkip. Lastly, we have to look at its mouth. Very big mouth that Mudkips tend to have. Mouth. So, let's start by putting this right here. And then follow across. Mudkip, you're gonna be a bit like covered up, but it's perfectly safe, okay? So I'm getting just under 11 centimeters, 10.8. Very good. Let me write this one down on the system. Not that it's anything wrong. I've been keeping a memory of all the other ones, but I need to start writing them down. That would be quite smart, don't you think? So, the first one was this. Yeah, and then the eyes. Very good. And then, and finally, the mouth. Perfect. So far, so good. Let's continue, okay? So, Mudkip, I'm now going to measure your little gills, okay? We just have to measure one of them just to make sure that they're fine. Mudkip's gills are actually really different from Mudkip to Mudkip, and that's perfectly normal. So, let's measure right here. 3.5, honestly. That's pretty, I would even say above average when it comes to Mudkip's gills. Again, perfectly normal, you know, gills are really different. We had some Mudkips with gills up to like here, and some really small ones. That's perfectly normal. Okay, let's measure the other side, just for good measure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. So, this one is actually just under 4. This one might be a little bit bigger, but it's fine. Again, Mudkip is still growing. It's still doing its thing, so all good. So let me write that down as well, okay? Perfect. Now, Mudkip, I'm going to measure your whole face. So we're gonna go like this, and we're gonna count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 13.5.67. Alright. So, let's continue. Mudkip, How are you doing? You're feeling okay, yeah? Okay, very good. Now, Mudkip, I'm going to measure your big fin back here, okay? As you said, this one Mudkip uses to sense water currents, and this one it uses to swim. So it, wiggles it to swim. I'm sure you know this already. It's your Mudkip after all. Okay, so let's measure this beautiful tail, I guess, if you want to call it that as well. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, okay. And over here as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 6.8, sorry. 8.8. Very good. Now we have to measure Mudkip's torso. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Now, before I forget, let me write down the tail measurements and the torso measurements as well, okay? Perfect. And this one, like this, is okay. There's a bunch of random measurements that they might seem random to you, but to us experts they're very important. So I'm gonna do them really quickly, okay? Sorry that I dropped this. So this one right here, okay? Very good. Right here, Mudkip, okay? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay. Over here as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, okay. Okay, over here, Mudkip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, okay. Here as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. Okay. And one last one. Mudkip, if you lay down for me. Right over here. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright. Perfect. Thank you, Mudkip. I know. He's being so nice, so happy. So, last thing we have to measure is Mudkip's little legs. Okay. So, we just have to measure the length of all the legs. And can I say it is perfectly normal if one leg is a little bit bigger than the other one. Perfectly normal. And we have to measure the circumference of the legs as well. We will only do the circumference of one leg because we don't need to do all four. For Mudkips, it's not necessary to do all four. So let's begin with the legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.6. 6.6. Okay, next leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.6 and a half, maybe. So tiny bit more, but you cannot even tell. Don't worry, this is perfectly normal. Okay, so here we go. Okay, thank you, Mudkip. You're being so relaxed. It's amazing. I know Mudkips have a docile nature, but this is incredible. Now the back leg here, Mudkip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now Mudkip's back legs are smaller. As you can see, you can already tell a little bit, right? So again, this is normal. Don't worry. And the other one, as long as the other one is similar to the first back one, then we should be fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, honestly, it's the exact same. Perfect. You have nothing to worry about with your Mudkip so far. And at all, let's be honest. Now we're gonna do the circumference of one leg. Okay, so I'm gonna wrap this around you like this, Mudkip. I hope you're fine. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 11.5. Very, very good. And the back leg. I know I said 1, but I meant 1 from the front and 1 from the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 11 point, pretty much 5 as well. Okay, perfect. Honestly, that is the result we want to hear. So, let me quickly write down some notes. And then I think we'll be good to go. Yes, and your Mudkip does not have any, no, okay, perfect. No Pokéfras, nothing like that, right? Okay, yeah, perfect. Okay, perfect. Hey, thank you so much for bringing bringing your Mudkip to get measured. Mudkip, you are so docile. I can't believe it. Give me a little high five. High finger, I guess. You know, I had this issue earlier today. Well, earlier today, maybe it was yesterday already. Too many clients. Someone brought in their Geodude, you know, and it went so well that Geodude was like, high five. So I went for a high five. But what happens, obviously, Geodude is a rock. I cannot high five a rock. So I high fived it a little bit too hard. And now I have a bit of an injury. But it's perfectly fine, It just happens sometimes. But yeah, I gotta keep in check that depending on what Pokemon comes in, maybe I cannot give them a strong high five. But Mudkip is perfectly fine. Thank you, Mudkip, for being so awesome. Anyways, here's your Mudkip back. Thank you for bringing him. I really appreciate that you take care of your Pokemon and you want to make sure that they are healthy, they are the right size, and everything is good. So, thank you very much for coming, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Hey, I'm so happy to hear that you passed your theory exam for Pokemon measuring. So, today we're going to learn how to do the actual measuring, now that you're officially allowed to start learning about this. So, let's get right into it, okay? The way you do it, obviously you have to begin by introducing yourself. So in my case, I would say, hello, my name is Mez U Ring, but you can just call me Mez. And then you have to say our company name. And ideally, if you say our slogan, that's pretty good too. So you would say, welcome to Piplup's Precision Place. We have tiny flippers, but perfect measurements. Nice and easy, right? Just remember that little slogan, and you're all set. Now, obviously, you're going to start with very small and very peaceful Pokemon, okay? So don't stress. But for this example, I'm going to use our very own Piplup, the owner's Piplup that is always here. We already have all of its measurements, but we might as well use him for this little example, okay? So, obviously this is a very large Piplup. I know it's very big even for a Piplup, but it's okay. We're going to measure him so you can learn how to do it, how to take measurements, how to write them down on the system, everything, okay? So, Piplup, I'm going to flip you right over here. I know he's very big, but it's okay. Okay, so you need to grab your handy dandy measuring, and obviously it depends on the Pokemon, right? For example, with Piplup, I like to begin from the top and move down. So I would begin with its face. I would begin, for example, with its beak, its eyes, maybe the little line here, make sure everything's in proportion around its head, obviously very important as well. Then I would move down to its collar, its arms, the two little dots, and then just further down, its feet, its cape, all the good stuff. If there's anything specific that needs to be measured, it should be on the list. It should be. You should know. Don't worry. And if there's anything that you're unsure if you should measure it or not, I think for safety, just measure it. If we need it, perfect. If we don't need it, hey, at least we got it measured, okay? So, let's begin. So I would say, welcome to Piplup's Precision Place. We have tiny flippers, but perfect measurements. My name is Mez U Ring, but you can just call me Mez. So, I see that you've brought your, in this case, Piplup to get measured, so I think let's get right into it. I would also recommend trying to get along with the Pokemon. Obviously, when you start, you're going to get very calm Pokemon, but there is a chance that the Pokemon are very active or very not aggressive, but they don't like getting measured, they don't like being touched, So, you have to make sure that the Pokemon is comfortable and that the Pokemon is happy with you, okay? Obviously, I already know Piplup. This is the owner's Piplup. I've known him for years now. So, let's get right into it. I would start by measuring its beak. And it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect from here to here, as you can see. okay? The first decimal, very important. After that, depending on the Pokemon. But for this example, we're not going to go into like very accurate decimals because we're just going to be wasting our time here. But you know the gist. You passed your theory exam, so you should be fine with this. Okay, very good. Then I would move on to its eyes. 1, 2, 3, and then up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 0.6. And obviously, after every measurement, write it down. Write it down. I like to do 2 or 3 measurements and then write all the numbers down. But if you're starting off, I would really recommend after every measurement, write it down. Just write it down. You don't want to forget a number. You don't want to write the wrong number. I think that's even worse because if you forget a number, you can just measure it again. You can confirm. But if you write the wrong number, you will look at the list and be like, oh wow, this number is a bit awkward or a bit weird, and then that will not be true. It'll be because you made a mistake. But again, don't worry. It's a very, very easy job, especially once you've already worked on the theory. You've worked so far, you know, you're practically there. I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. It's just we don't want to make any mistakes because then customers will get angry and oh god, we had someone come in with a Perugly, oh my god, and someone measured the little tail wrong, and their trainer, they were a little bit, I wouldn't say angry, but they were a bit scared. They're like, why is my Perugly's tail so weirdly measured in comparison to all other Peruglys, you know? And that's because, you know, I had to go check again, and I measured it, and yeah, one of our interns must have measured the tail wrong, you know, but it is what it is. It happens to the best of us, you know? Anyways, let's move on. Now, the little line here, little sort of crown. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.1. 12.1. Very good. Let's move on to the next. I would do a lot more measurements, but because we're just teaching you here, you know, we're just gonna do it very quickly. And obviously, as always, you write it down. Now, let's skip the face. Let's go on to its body. I know this Piplup's really, really large. Okay, this Piplup's measurements would actually be larger than the average Piplup, but that's fine. So the collar, I like to go at the longest possible point. And we see here it is 5.67, something like that. And yeah, as always, you write it down. Very good. And you would measure both sides, but for now we're not going to do both sides, okay? We're going to do just one, otherwise we're going to be here for way too long. So, we're going to measure here as well. This gives us around 10. Again, you can check properly, okay? Don't worry, I'm just kind of showing you. The arms, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Piplup. Piplup, my guy, have you gone even bigger? Your arms are 11. We might have to measure you again soon properly, yeah? I think you're growing even more. It's incredible. You might be the biggest Piplup out there. Yeah, Piplups are usually quite a lot smaller than this one though. Anyways. Now, the little... I'm definitely going to need to measure him properly again. But yeah, this one is 1, 2, 3, 4.7. 4.7. Good. Good number, 4.7. And onto its little, I say little legs, but look at the size of them. Look at the size of them. They are almost 9 centimeters in length, which is very big for a Piplup foot. Look at the size of that. And obviously we'd have to look at its still sort of tail on its cape and all that stuff. But yeah, that's the gist of it. That's how the measuring clinic sort of works, you know. Is there any other questions you have? Is there any other questions you might have about the measuring position? Anything you might have to do? Obviously, I'm going to be there to make sure that you do everything fine the first couple of sessions. Until I see that you get comfortable, you know, maybe if someone brings in a Pokemon that is, you know, easy to measure, a Pokemon that does not get agitated easily, Pokemon that is, you know, a relatively easy Pokemon to measure, not too big, kind of, yeah, that sort. I think you'll do it. I'll be watching. And if you're doing good, I think you can start doing it by yourself, especially obviously we're not going to throw an Onix at you straight away. Onyxes and really large Pokemon like that are special cases, and they are cases for professionals such as myself. You will stick to for now. Yeah, you will stick to stuff like Rattatas, Caterpie. I think we have a Pidgey coming in next week, so I think that could be a great start for you. Let me know what you think, okay? So let's quickly do a bunch of measurements. I also like to just do a bunch of precautionary measurements, like we go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And you're like, what was that measurement for? I'm an expert. I know these are very specific measurements. They don't show up on the computer, but I know them very well. Anyways, do you have any other questions? What happens with Pokemon that can't be measured? So do you mean, for example, if someone brings in a Ghastly? Yeah, I know Ghastlies are tough to deal with as well, because obviously they are made out of gas. What? How do you measure that, you know? And like the sort of gas around them is always switching. Well, we can work on that. Ghastly, for example, we can measure their eyes. We can measure the sort of circle ball that they are, and the gas outside it. We don't have to worry about that. The gas outside it is relative to the ball itself. So we just measure its eyes, its mouth, the little, its ball body, I guess that's how to call it. And the gas itself, we don't have to worry about that. You will notice that that is not on the system. But again, don't worry. You're not going to get a Ghastly, at least not right now. So let's not worry about that. What you have to worry about is learning how to measure easier Pokemon. As I said, I think you're going to do a Pidgey starting off next week. So for Pidgey, you would have to do its beak, eyes, probably shape, its wings, obviously Piplup, these are flippers, but you know, Pidgey has wings. It's like feet, it's little claws you have to do as well. Obviously, because it has claws, you have to measure each individual claw, you know. What else? It's like torso you'd have to do. But yeah, that's nice and simple. I'm gonna be there to walk you through it. Don't worry at all, okay? Do you have any other questions? What is the toughest Pokemon that I've had to deal with? I'm not sure. I've had to measure a bunch of weird Pokemon. As I said, Onix is pretty tough. You need a lot of ladders to measure him. And I'm not gonna lie, this thing does not cut it for an Onix. You know, you need a way, way bigger measuring tape than that. I've had to measure Pokemon like Cacturns, you know, they're pretty spiky. Yeah, it's not great. Had a lot of injuries in my fingers because of that. I've had to measure a bunch of, but ghosts are always tough because they're, sometimes you can't really touch them, you know, because they're ghosts. And other times they like to play pranks. And I had a Gengar come in once, and every time I kept looking at it, its eyes kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and I'm like, what is going on? What is your real eye-size Gengar? Please stop playing tricks on me. But yeah, that's just some examples. Yeah, I know even in just the world of measuring, Pokemon are such fascinating creatures, you know. They're all a whole different world. It's not like, oh, you get to measure a suit, you have to measure like a whole being, you know, and every being is different. Anyways, I will see you here on Monday for your first measuring. I will let the Pidgey trainer know that we're going to have someone new do it, but I'm going to be making sure that everything is fine. Thank you so much for coming. I hope you've learned everything. Please revise your content. Practice a bit of measuring. I don't know if you have any Pokédolls, but do that. And I'll see you on Monday. And Piplup is super happy that you're starting too, aren't you, Piplup? Alright, Piplup, I'm gonna put you away for now, okay? Anyways, thank you so much for coming. I'll see you on Monday, and I hope to work really nicely with you too. Bye bye.